Welcome back to Rhythm Guitar Book 3. This book takes a deep dive into all sorts of movable chord shapes. We're on pages 15 and 16. We're going to explore the movable E major shape. Now, to play the chords in this book, you need to at least know the names of the notes on strings 5 and 6. If you need help with that, check out the first lesson from this book. You can watch all these videos for free, but it's going to be a lot easier to learn if you have your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3 that you can read from and write in. Plus, you can help support a music teacher. So I'll leave a link in the description. At the top of page 15, you'll find the movable E major shape. Here's an open E major. Finger it with fingers 2, 3, and 4 now, freeing up the first finger. It's going to act as a capo. This little bunch of fingers moves up 1 fret. First finger bars at the 1st fret now. And we have a movable, what we're calling an E shape. Now you're going to call the shape by wherever your root note happens to be. So when we played at the 1st fret, that's a low F right there at the 1st fret, 6th string, using the 6th string to navigate. That would be an F major. If we play it in 6th position, where the B flat is, you would call it a B flat major chord. At the bottom of page 15, we have number R18, this E major shape etude. This is only going to be that E major shape we just looked at. When you play this, you can see that the position numbers are marked, so just place your finger at that particular fret. For example, the first one is a C at the 8th fret, so at the 8th fret you would play that E major shape with the root on that C on the 6th string. Before you play through the entire exercise, you want to practice finding your root notes and forming your chords. So let's do that first. The first measure, we can see there's a C major marked in 8th position. So your C is right there at the 8th fret, 6th string, and then you play your major chord. Next we have an F major, 1st fret, 1st position, B flat major, 6th position, so move that shape to the 6th fret. E flat major at the 11th position, that's going to be uncomfortable on some guitars, including this one. Then an A flat major at the 4th fret, D flat at the 9th fret, so there's your D flat, 9th fret 6th string, and there's your chord. F sharp, which you could also call G flat at the 2nd fret, and there's your chord. B at the 7th fret. E, you could play at the 12th fret as a movable chord. That's pretty uncomfortable. If you have trouble with that, I'm going to go ahead and do that in the playthrough, even though that's not the easiest thing on this guitar. You could also play this as an open E, but just play it with fingers 2, 3, and 4. And then your A at the 5th fret, or 5th position. D at the 10th fret, so there's your D, and there's your D major. G at the 3rd fret, and back to C again at the 8th fret. Once you're comfortable finding those chords, go ahead and play through the exercise at a nice, moderate pace. You can see we have marked quarter equals 70 to 100, so we have a range of tempos we could work with, and you could play it slower or faster. However you play it, at this point, just use nice, simple strumming patterns. It could be as simple as down, down, up, up, down, or a bass strum. Or you could do what I'm going to do in this video, and for most of this book, and just play quarter notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So C, F in 1st, B flat in 6th, E flat at the 11th, A flat at the 4th, D flat at 9, F sharp at 2, B at 7, E, whichever way you want to do it, A at the 5th fret, D at 10th, G at the 3rd fret, ending on C at the 8th fret. At the top of page 16, we have number R19, another E major shape etude. This is actually the exact thing we just played at the bottom of page 15. This time the positions are not marked in. So I'm not really going to talk through it because we just talked through it a minute ago. I'm just going to play through it, again, at a nice moderate pace. I'm going to play in quarter notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, B, E, A, D, G, and C. At the bottom of page 16, we have number R20, another E major shape etude. This one is going to be, just like all the others, that same chord form moving all over the fretboard. This time we just have some chords. We don't have any position markings. It's not the same thing we played in the previous two exercises. So what we want to do is first find our root notes, then play the chords, and then go back and play the exercise. So let's find those root notes first. These are all going to be with roots on the 6th string, starting with this G. That'll be at the 3rd fret, and then that would be the G major chord using that E major shape. Then the C will be at the 8th fret, so play that C and then play the chord. B flat, that'll be at the 6th fret, playing that same E major shape. Back to the same G at the 3rd fret. Next line we have an A major, so the A is at the 5th fret, and we play the E major shape. Same B flat we played before, 6th fret, and then the same C we played before on the 6th string, that'll be at the 8th fret, and then play your chord. Once you're comfortable finding those root notes and playing the chords, go ahead and play through the exercises, and as I've been saying, and as I will say all the way through the book, play at a nice moderate pace. Don't play too fast. The speed will come with time, and use a nice simple pattern, either a down, down, up, up, down, a bass strum type pattern, or you can play quarter notes like I'm playing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your assignment is to practice the exercises on pages 15 and 16 and continue to memorize the notes on strings 5 and 6 if you need to. And don't forget to order your own copy of Rhythm Guitar 3. The link is in the description. Take your time with this, and then when you're ready, I'll see you on page 17. We're going to look at the movable A major shape.